Chloe, no last name, just the girl who owns 47 identical black pens, 47 lip glosses, 3 plates, and exactly 1 brain cell on weekends, stands barefoot in her apartment at 6:18 p.m. on a Saturday that already feels like it's wearing a soft sweater and holding a secret, wearing an oversized sage green hoodie that keeps sliding off one shoulder like it's personally invested in chaos and the softest gray lounge shorts ever invented. Hair twisted up in a knot that's 90% dry shampoo and 10% hope. When 3 calm, confident knocks land on her door. You guys. I'm Chloe, 22, fairy lights glowing warm gold, lo-fi playlist humming something slow and syrupy, the sky outside turning cotton candy pink. My coffee's still hot, and this is happening right now. 6:18 p.m. on a night that just decided to rewrite every plan I never actually made. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, comment the last time a paint swatch turned your entire life a new color. Let's go. 3 knocks, not hesitant, not rushed, just certain. I open the door. Everett is standing there in a dark charcoal Henley, sleeves shoved up because the universe has favorites, holding 2 tiny paint swatches against his chest like they're the most important decision he'll make all year. Salt and pepper hair, a little messy, like he's been raking his hands through it in indecision. Green eyes soft and sheepish and unfairly warm under the hallway light, and the faintest flush on his cheeks that tells me this quick question has been rehearsed at least 7 times in his own apartment. Hey, he says, voice low and velvet rough. Total neighbor emergency. I've been staring at these 2 grays for 3 days straight, and I'm 1 shade away from a breakdown. Can I steal your eye for 30 seconds? Promise I'll be out of your hair. I laugh, too bright, too fast, already doomed, and swing the door wide. Come in. I have been known to have very strong opinions about undertones. You're safe. He steps inside. The door clicks shut. The apartment immediately shrinks to the size of a heartbeat. We end up standing in the middle of my living room, fairy lights flickering like they're gossiping, lo-fi playlist looping the same dreamy song that suddenly feels written for us. He holds the swatches up against the wall first, then against the couch, then, because I insist, against the golden glow of the lamp, to see how the light treats them at night. I move closer to compare, way closer than strictly necessary, close enough to smell cedar and fresh coffee on him, close enough to see the tiny laugh lines at the corners of his eyes, close enough to notice the way his breathing changes when my bare arm brushes his. Conversation starts perfectly innocent. Agreeable gray versus repose gray, how warm light makes everything cozier, how cool light lies, how he once painted an entire bedroom at 3 a.m. after a breakup and woke up looking like a smurf, how I once painted an accent wall bubblegum pink on a dare and cried for 2 days until I fixed it. Safe lasts exactly 4 minutes. His gaze keeps drifting, to the way the hoodie has now fully surrendered and slipped off my shoulder, to the loose strands of hair brushing my collarbone, to the way I keep biting my lower lip while pretending to be very serious about taupe undertones, to the freckles across my nose that only show up when I've been laughing. I reach to take repose gray from his hand to hold it higher, and our fingers brush. The air changes, quiet, electric, inevitable. He doesn't let go of the swatch right away. It stretches between us like a fuse. Chloe, he says, my name soft and careful, like he's been saving it for the exact right second. I answer by stepping closer, slow, deliberate, giving him every possible out. He doesn't take it. The kiss is gentle at first, testing sweet, full of every hallway glance we've ever pretended wasn't loaded. Then deeper, warmer, the kind that makes the whole world go soft focus. The paint swatches flutter to the floor like tiny white flags surrendering. My back finds the nearest wall. His hand cups my cheek like I'm something priceless, and the only color that exists anymore is the flush climbing both of our necks. We don't leave the living room for hours. There are slow dances with no music except the lo-fi playlist on its 6th repeat of the same perfect song. Foreheads pressed together while we whisper secrets we've never told anyone else. Laughter that turns into happy tears when he admits he bought 6 different gray samples on purpose because he knew he'd end up here asking for more than paint advice. Coffee that goes cold twice because neither of us wants to be the first to pull away. Quiet confessions on the couch about favorite childhood cartoons. Biggest fears. The way the fairy lights make everything feel like a dream we're both terrified to wake up from. 10:47 p.m. We're in the kitchen making the world's messiest grilled cheese, because we finally noticed we're starving. He steals one of the fallen swatches off the floor, flips it over, and writes something tiny on the blank side with the pen from my counter. When he slides it across the table later, it just says, "You were always my favorite color. I tuck it into my hoodie pocket like it's made of gold." 12 a.m. We're on the balcony wrapped in one big blanket, city lights twinkling below like spilled glitter, sharing earbuds and trading stories about the worst haircuts of our lives. The second swatch is now tucked into my hair like a love note I'm never taking out. We're back on the couch, legs tangled, trading soft kisses and softer laughter, deciding his hallway should definitely be the exact shade of my hoodie, because then every single time he walks through it, he'll think of me wrapped around him exactly like this. 21 a.m. Sunrise is starting to flirt with the horizon, painting the sky the softest peach. We're half asleep, still talking in whispers, making plans for tomorrow and the day after and the day after that. He keeps tracing tiny circles on my bare shoulder like he's memorizing the map of me. 9 a.m. We finally migrate to the kitchen for pancakes because neither of us has slept and both of us are giddy. There's batter on my cheek, he kisses it off. There's whipped cream on his nose, I lick it off. The smoke detector almost goes off twice. We don't care. The paint swatches are now stuck to the fridge with heart-shaped magnets like trophies. Chloe winks at the camera, phone propped on the bookshelf where it's been recording since 6:17 p.m., battery clinging to 3%, red light still glowing, hoodie still off one shoulder, the swatch with his handwriting tucked safely against my heart, sunrise spilling gold across both of us. And that's the full, uncut, heart-exploding, all-night-long story of how asking for my opinion on paint colors became the beginning of everything good. Some decisions aren't about walls. Some colors aren't found in cans. Some moments you open the door expecting 30 seconds and end up giving someone the rest of your life. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, the last time a simple question turned into the best answer you never saw coming. Chloe's Dangerous Desires just picked the perfect shade, and it's the color of forever.